Hello everyone, my name is Morgan and welcome to my YouTube channel. Never did I ever think that I would be saying those words, but here we are. I am pursuing a call that's been on my heart for a while and we're gonna give this a go and see where it takes us. So thanks ahead of time for being patient with me and for giving me your time and just enjoying this space with me. Okay, so before we get into the nitty-gritty, what are we gonna talk about in this episode? I want to let you know a little bit about me so that you have some context as to where this information I'm going to be spewing at you is coming from. So like I said, my name is Morgan, and three of the words that probably most describe what I believe in is people, purpose, and potential. So people, I believe that we are each created in God's image because we are. Also, fun fact, humans are innately social creatures, and no matter the insane amount of products that are made in this world, you cannot replace human interaction. You can't replace a hug, you can't replace a smile from someone. So I believe in people. I believe in purpose as well. What does that mean? Well, real quick, I believe we're each and every one of us made with purpose, and we all have such unique, different things that make us beautiful, and that's purposeful. And we have a creator who loves us, and that's on purpose. Purpose also goes into, I believe in doing things with purpose. So we're not gonna halfway do this thing. We're gonna do it intentionally. We're gonna do it purposefully, and that's gonna transform the way that we're living our life. Finally, potential. I love this one because it's so transformative. So potential. We each have potential. We each have the ability to do more, to grow. If we're created for purpose, we have potential. So that's just a little bit about what I believe in: people, purpose, and potential. Okay, great. I believe in people, purpose, and potential. What else about me? Because there has to be more about me, right? Yes, there is. So I attend a university in Wisconsin, and I'm learning, getting a major in organizational communication and a minor in workforce engagement and development. So all those fancy words basically just mean I'm learning interpersonal communication, learning a little bit of business, a little bit of marketing, a little bit of design, psychology, a little bit of sociology. It's great, it's amazing, learning so many awesome things, which is why I want to be here and sharing all of it with you. The awesome thing about communication is when you think about your daily interactions, what are you doing? You're communicating. No matter what, we are always communicating with each other. I'm not even kidding you. When you're not talking, you're communicating. When you are talking, you're communicating. Your face is always communicating something. Your body language is always communicating something. The tones in your voice, you guys, are communicating something. Your text messages, I'm sure you all know, it's communication. It's everywhere. So making sure that we know how to communicate well can wow, you guys, it can make a big difference. One other thing to talk about, I'm Catholic. This is called the Catholic Communicator. Not gonna hide that, but I do wanna say, if you're not Catholic, that is A-okay, A-okay. I'm not gonna hide it. It's gonna be here in the channel, but don't ever feel like you have to be Catholic enough to listen to this, because since coming to college, I have told myself I'm not Catholic enough and can't listen to some really good resources. And it was once I got out of my own head and was like, you know, maybe if I want to grow in this, I should be listening to these kinds of things or watching these kinds of things or having these kinds of discussions. Maybe then I can grow to be like what I want to be, what I feel comfortable being, what I feel called to be. So don't feel like you can't listen to this just because you're not Catholic enough. And just because you see me on the screen talking about Catholicism like I know what I'm talking about doesn't mean I do. I'm simply a normal person trying to bring goodness to the world. So don't be turned off that we're talking about God. It's okay. If you're uncomfortable with that, just listen to the other things. There's a lot of different ways you can go with something like this, so we're gonna see where it goes. Just bear with me, you guys. Also, another reason why I think faith is really important to talk about when we're talking about this kind of stuff is when you think about faith, a lot of times you think about prayer, right? At least to me, when you think about prayer, I think about a conversation, which is communication, and a relationship, because you're building a relationship in prayer. Well, relationships is also something I'm super passionate about. So this is where we're coming full circle now, you guys. But in relationships, whether romantic, platonic, literally any kind of relationship, communication's in there. And I think a lot of times, a lot of us struggle having good relationships because we don't know how to talk about our feelings, we don't know how to feel our feelings, we don't know how to read the other person's emotions and help them and understand what they're saying the way that they're intending us to hear it. So when you have faulty communication within a relationship, that relationship is going to be faulty. So that's where I'm really excited about how these two things work together. Okay, so if you haven't gathered from my rambling, because it's a bad habit of mine working on it, this channel is going to be about relationships and communication with faith as the glue to it all. And there'll probably be a lot of professional development talked and sprinkled in between all of it too. I think we get in our heads a lot that, okay, number one, if I'm going into the professional world and working in a mainstream for fancy job, that I won't be able to keep my values and maintain my faith. So then I just have to give it up if I want to go pursue this job. Or we think, oh, if I'm strong in my faith, I have to go be a nun or go be a priest or that kind of thing. And I don't think that's the case. Actually, I know that's not the case. God wouldn't make us all the same. He wouldn't make us all made to be in the same vocation, because that would be a really boring life and also not much would ever get done. You guys, communication and relationships can be talked about in any context. So this place is just to talk about how to do that better. And I'm not certified yet in anything. I haven't even graduated college yet, but just here to let you guys know what I'm learning, and I've got a passion for it. I hope you guys can tell. I'm trying to be authentic and let it show. Also know that this space is for you. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this to give back, to provide information, knowledge, content, whatever you want to call it, out to you guys. So if you're not liking something, or if you want to hear something additionally, let me know. Drop it in the comments, I guess. I don't know, I sound like such a hipster now. But really, like, let me know how you're reacting, and if you feel like the content that is getting put out there is valuable and applicable to life, because this is my experience, and my experience is not the only experience. And I want to hear your feedback so I can make it the best it can be for all of you. Let's make this great. Let's talk about communication and relationships with faith and professional development and make this a great space to be in. So please subscribe. That sounds so weird to say, but I can't wait to build this community, to put out this goodness in the world, but I can't be the only one to make community. It's going to take all of us. But boy, we can learn from each other, we can grow together. I can't wait to cheer you each on and see where this goes. It's got a lot of potential, and it's all of you people, and I'm definitely doing this on purpose. So stay tuned, keep showing up, and thank you so much for your support already. See you later, guys.